time-lapse by the beach, but it is so windy, and it is so cold, and this gorilla pod is going to blow away any second now. And I've been out here for 6.5 minutes, but the sky is gorgeous, but it's absolutely freezing, and I'm getting numb. So I can't even speak, I'm so cold. Yeah, I should probably get indoors pretty soon. A little bit longer. Good morning, everyone. Today is April 4th. It's a Monday. Repeat the cycle again. But it's a crappy day out again. The weather has been pretty weird lately. I'm not quite sure what's going on. It seems like we're reverting back to winter because it's in the 40s and it's cold again. So this is not at all what's supposed to be happening when you move towards April. We're supposed to have showers. It's supposed to be April showers brings May flowers, but there's an unwritten rule that the showers have to be warmer. It can't be cold showers. No one likes a cold shower. It has to be warm showers for the flowers to come out in April. I have no idea what I just said. Now, right now, I'm using the Gorilla Pod for the iPhone. It's like 30 bucks, so if anybody wants to get one, I went to Joby's website directly. Amazon did have a link for it. It was a little bit cheaper, but the review said that it was a Joby knockoff, so it was claiming to be Joby, but it actually wasn't. I'd be weary. For 30 bucks, you might as well get it from Joby's website. Now the Gorilla Pod, the larger one, the Focus for the DSLRs, that I got on Amazon because that had phenomenal reviews. It looked very legitimate, and it was. So that is the right choice to take if you want to save yourself like 60 bucks, because on Joby's website, I think it's 160, on Amazon it was 100. I'm not sure if anyone else does this, but I tend to forget my umbrella places. More specifically, I forget my umbrella at work. So right now it's raining and I don't have an umbrella because my umbrella's sitting at work. What tends to happen is that when I bring my umbrella to work, it stops raining by the time I leave work, so I don't bring it home because I forget because it's not raining. They need to have some kind of device, some kind of configuration where it's like a little sensor. If I go 30 feet away from my umbrella, my phone should beep. Warning, you're leaving your umbrella, go back and get it. But for some reason, I'm maybe the only one that thought of that. Maybe because it's not a great idea, but I think it is because it would definitely help me out. And I know there has to be some people that forget their umbrella places because it's not an item. It's not like your wallet. It's not keys. It's not a phone, but it's still a necessary part of your day. You're going to need to have that umbrella if you want to stay dry, be able to walk with headphones in. It's going to make your quality of life a little bit better. So why not develop an apparatus to warn you when you forget it? The same way they have it with keys and your wallet. They have little sensors that you can ping it and it makes a noise. Same thing with umbrellas. I am deciding to drive in today because I don't have an umbrella. So moral of the story is don't forget your umbrella. You're going to be wondering why I don't just drive in every single day. It's much more expensive. It costs $8 to park in the municipal lot by my building. And I pay for gas, obviously. If I take the train, it's $116 for an unlimited Metro card for the month, but I can use that if I travel to the city anytime I want. So per cost of trip, it's much cheaper. Just waiting for some geese to cross the road, and there they go. So today's been interesting. It's been raining the entire day. It has not stopped raining for the past 13 hours, so I couldn't go out and do anything when I got out of work, which was a bummer. So here's what's been happening lately in my life. I connect my headphones. I have a pair of wireless headphones. They're the PTH 85,346,002. They name technology so confusing these days, I have no idea what anything's called. But I connect my headphones via Bluetooth to a MacBook. And for the past week, the fade between the left and the right has been way off. I listen to a lot of Beatles, so I figured the way the Beatles do it's a mono mix, so certain instruments go into certain ears. So usually the voice, I believe, is in the left ear, then I'll have drums on a different track. They basically record everything on different tracks and then put it all together. The cool part about that is you can have different instruments on different sides of the ear. Anyway, what's been happening is the left ear was way louder than the right ear. Now, I thought my headphones were broken until I connected it to a different device and they worked fine. So I spent an hour trying to figure out what was going wrong with these headphones. Turns out, somehow, I changed the setting on the damn sound configuration for the Mac to have the fade be much higher to the left. So with a simple button switch, you put it right to the middle and everything was fine. I had to go on a forum, actually. I went on a forum and I said, there's something wrong with my headphones, help me. Help me, in all caps, help me. And I was reading some different forums and the guy was like, well, did you check your settings? Can't be that simple. Can't be that simple, and it was that simple. So this is an extremely wide angle lens. So you can tell here, it's a 10mm lens. So the lower the millimeter, the wider the shot. This is very low, extremely wide angle. Now what tends to happen when you shoot in a wider angle lens is things look distorted. So the room will look very long because it's fitting the whole entire room within one little frame. So I'm curious to see what this will look like, and I'll probably just add this into the vlog just the hell of it. Now this lens can go from 10mm to 22mm, which is more zoomed in. So I think this is the lens I'm probably going to use for the most part. It's a little bit easier because it's a lighter lens. The longer the lens, so the higher the millimeter, the more zoomed in it can go. I have a lens that is 22mm all the way up to I think 120mm, so that's a very large lens because you can zoom very far in. With this lens, it's much smaller, it's lighter, and even just holding this up now is a little bit too, it's a little bit heavy. I've zoomed the lens in a little bit more. This is 14mm now, so it's not going to be as wide. The nice part about having a wider lens is you can keep more items in focus or more things in focus. Right now, I'm actually on manual focus because if I was on automatic focus, you'd hear the lens focusing back and forth. I don't have an external microphone yet, so I need to keep things in manual focus. The benefit of using a wide lens is I can actually do that. So I'm going to keep the wide lens for now until I get an external microphone. Because if I didn't, all you would hear is little clicking. Is really irritating. So I'm curious to also see now what the 14mm lens looks like. If it's still going to be it might not even be in focus. If it's still going to be in focus, let's check it out. But I mean, come on, how cool does this look when it's that wide out? I mean, it's pretty rad looking. I can't believe I just said rad. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever said that word. I have never said rad in my life. I don't know what just possessed me to do that. It's pretty cool looking. It's kind of unique. Okay, that's enough playing around for tonight. I'm going to head to bed. I have an early day tomorrow, actually a very busy day tomorrow, packed full of things to do. But remember, a busy day is a good day. I'll speak to you guys soon. Good morning, guys. Today is April 5th. God, April 5th, 2016. It's a Tuesday. It's a fairly beautiful Tuesday. It's cold, but it's been cold, so I can't fault it too much for that. It's not like we're experiencing anything new. So we're at a bit of a mission critical situation here. I am running out of clothes. Here's the lowdown. I do my laundry and I hang dry all of my clothes. I don't put any of my clothes in the dryer. I'm fairly tall, so a lot of my clothing brands tend to shrink. If I put my clothes in the dryer, they'll shrink. What does this mean? It means when I do a laundry load, I have to hang dry everything on hangers. The problem with that is I don't have enough hangers to support all the clothes I have, so I end up putting them on things like shower curtains and chairs and just around the house. What sometimes happens is I forget to take out the laundry from the washing machine and hang it up. If you leave it in there for more than 24 hours, if anyone's done that before, they know then it tends to smell terrible. So I've done that twice now. I have done the load once, I've forgotten about it, then it smelled, I did it again, forgot about it, smelled, And then I decided to just hang it up and see what would happen, and they all smell terrible, so I gotta do laundry a third time. Problem is, I have a very busy day today, and I haven't got a chance to do that yet. So now we're running out of clothes here. I'm wearing a Staten Island Yankee shirt. I have, like, this is probably the last shirt I own that's not dirty. So tonight, I really, really, really need to go ahead and just do the laundry. What's going on, guys? Just got out of work. It's still very cold. I'm on top of the parking garage. Been driving to work a lot lately. It's much more expensive, but it's just easier. And you can't beat, I mean, you really can't beat this view here. I mean, once again, this is on the 5th floor, kind of high up. And this is also a wide angle lens, so you can see a lot more. Now the city is straight that way, but you can't see it because there's a bunch of buildings blocking it. So tonight when I get home, I have to go and edit Thursday's video. So it's footage from today, yesterday, and tomorrow, which hasn't occurred yet. But that's the plan, so I'll see you guys in a little bit.